Good morning, comrades. We're going to play cards again, and today, let's go and see what our missions are since I haven't played for 3 days. Let's go and check them out on the profile. On progress, you'll see here we have our current 3 missions. So we have to win 4 games against the AI. We can do that on training, and then win 3 games with Britain as an ally. Okay, and 30 cards of German nationality. So we could actually hit all of these 3 missions. So I have to make a deck that's who's the main power. The Germans are the main power, with the British as an ally, and then we have to do 4 games against the AI, and then hopefully play some games PvP or against others. So let's go and build a deck. So let's build one here for Germany, Britain. Okay, so one thing in common with the Germans and the British is they have powerful tanks. The British tanks, though, they are more on the guard side. You see they have guard, heavy armor, and then the German tanks are more for aggressive play. So let's see what we could do with this kind of combination. Maybe we could start with some first airborne. Always love to start with the first airborne. Then once we have the first airborne in place, let's see what other 1-drop units we could put in. Definitely the fast hinds for German tanks. So our tanks will focus more on that. For our 2-drop, let's see. Panzer 35, a sudden strike, and a Stug. Ground units in the front lines +1 attack, a hinge shell. 1, 2, 6. If the enemy brings out tanks, we have a removal for the king. So I'd like to make this deck a blitz deck. So far our curve looks good. Let's put this in. SDKFZ 222 boosts the attack of adjacent ground units. Dive bombing. Yeah, I'm thinking dive bombing. 2 of those. I think we have too many 1-drops. Let's remove that for a bit. Let's see what we have as we go further. For 3-drop, this definitely helps the tanks. Then the engineer regiment. Okay. Blitzkrieg. Flampanzer, 2 Eagle Claws, 2 convoys. So we're really focusing on hitting the front lines with this. Stug 4, Panzer 38. So it doesn't hurt to get a 22nd Guards Brigade. Adjacent tank and infantry Boost. Okay. Enigma. Let's put it on Enigma. A Jagd Panther. Panzer 3J. Okay. A Hummel. 4G. And 3 of this Panzer 4 F2s. 1 Annihilation. 1 Lend-Lease for card advantage. So let's look at our curve. So for our remaining 5 cards, we could actually just fill in the 4 and up, the slots for 4 and up. Let's see what other choices we have. Pants, 25th Panzer Grenadiers. We could use a Churchill. Two Churchills, in fact. And then, a coastal gun. This will be one of our bombs. Oh, I can only have 12 cards for from the British side. So let's just filter this out to German cards. We already have a Hummel. Let's do this. Let's get 88mm flak cannon. Now, our curve for the 2-drop, 2 credits is really low. Let's see what else we could put in. 59th Panzer Grenadier or a Stug 3. Or just this one. For each non-infantry type you control. This doesn't really work that well. Give a friendly non-tank unit +1 attack. But that's on the 1-drop. Let's leave it at that and get higher costing tanks. This Panzer 4G could easily be replaced by 3J. Yeah, let's get a... no, I don't like Panzer 30T. Draw a card. You know what, let's go with a 10.5 centimeter artillery. And we're done. So let's try this out with with the AI. Let's see if this deck will work. Okay, let's see. Slam answer, let's return. Oh, this is a problem. We got a lot of high casting, high cost cards. My turn, okay. And the turn. So we can only either do a sudden strike next turn or for the king. Sudden strike it is. Okay, so the enemy played an Akita regiment. It's 2-drop. Let's go with a Flampanzer. That's nice. The Kumamoto regiment. Okay, so we'll force the enemy to target the 22nd Guards Brigade. While pumping our own Flampanzer into a 4-5. It's nice. Nice. Okay, so our choices are, we could put in the Hummel, but that won't be worth it. Let's go put in the first Airborne and the Jagdpanther. Nice. So he eliminated the first Airborne. Okay, what we can do here is trade off with this. Ah, that sucks. Eliminated both of them. Okay. 25th Panzer Grenadier. Okay, we can do Blitz. Take the front line. Hopefully the enemies have exhausted their cards. Oh no. Additional pins. Huh? 0. So we can force this to retreat, but it's going to repeat the 1 damage. Let's go with a Shtug and forcing enemy 0 to retreat. And turn. Okay. Let's compute the damage we can do. We could do a Blitzkrieg, give this +3, 7, 7, 14, so 3, 6, 1. We've used 7 credits already at this point. Wait, they'll operate for 1 less, so 5 credits. Could be enough. Let's try this out. 14, or we could drop the 33rd Panzer Grenadier. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's do a Blitzkrieg. So we can do a total 14 damage with fast Heinz. We'll do a total of 16. It's still not enough. We could drop this, but then we would be losing credits. 3, 9 plus 7. Okay, let's try this out. We still have 5 credits left. 9, 10. Not enough. At least enemies within lethal range, unless he drops the Heian. Okay, so good game. Okay, so we were able to hit all of the missions. Okay, let's continue playing against the AI with this deck. So our opponent is British. Okay. Get rid of this and this. Okay, that didn't improve our situation. Humber. We could destroy that with a Flampanzer later on. So let's just end the turn. Answer and then pass the turn. Okay, this is going to be good against our deck, so let's drop the sudden strike there. Oh, 2 or less credits. Okay, we couldn't hit that. Double damage against tanks. So we really have to take it out, huh? And although we have our tanks, yeah, we have no choice. That's all he did. Probably activated countermeasure. So let's play it safe or not. Fury, double damage against tanks, or a Churchill. Yeah, we could drop a Stug. I want to save a sudden strike in case he drops first airborne. Okay, we could just use Eagle Claws. And 3rd Engineer, 26th Engineer Battalion. Another swordfish, huh? Okay, so they have a guard unit. Could drop Panzer IV F2 to take out the guard. Could really take out, but force it to retreat. Remove our engineer, or engineer battalion, our regiment rather. So we can destroy that with a sudden strike. And eliminate both of the bombers. Since we have Fury, the Stug 4 can attack twice. And turn. Matilda. With heavy armor and the guard unit. Okay. So double damage against tanks. The Matilda could actually take, the Stug could take out the Matilda. 4. 1. But it's under guard. So first we have to take out the 5th Brigade. So by moving and attacking we spend 4 and the additional 4. Okay. 1. And then attack twice here. Or just once rather. And let's draw cards. Okay. Good. So let's wait what they're going to do. Okay, a Baluk regiment. So further increase that. I would like to play an annihilation on that, but since this target has no guard, let's do 1st Airborne, Panzer 35 for free attacks. And we could do Blitzkrieg and keep hitting. Let's go. Oof, that was devastating. Alright. Opponent's turn. Okay. So all we simply have to do is annihilate this one and win the game. Alright, victory. Okay, we still have a couple of AI games we need to grind through to complete all 3 missions. US. Let's return the high cost cards. Please, can I just start the game with the first airborne? Why? So I have to slow the enemy down and bring out the tanks. Nothing else we can do except take out the Greyhound. This guy's annoying, especially when they drop artillery. It's gonna pump all of those attacks by 1. Okay, now this is annoying. 3-3, 506th Airborne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's draw 2 cards. Great. Okay, Yagpan. Let's go. We could just drop this Churchill. Do we do an Eagle Claws? We have ambush anyway, so it wouldn't matter. Let's do this. Let's drop a Churchill. It will buy us some time. We'll drop this and force the Corsair to retreat. Sweet. +3 attack against ground units. Yep, let's force it to retreat. We have another copy anyway. It's expected. He did a trade. So 7 priest. Okay. We could do annihilation, but that wouldn't help much. Best is two, 4, then our 3 drop would be a Shtug 4. Or this is what I can do. Okay. I don't really want to do a trade since the Ag Panther is very useful with the ambush ability. Let's trade it with this Stug, double damage. Yeah, let's trade it with this one. Then let's drop the Panzer 4G. Okay, eliminated the Churchill. Now we really need to take care of them. Okay, what we can do is force it to retreat. Just give my tanks +2/+1. And then, let's see. To take the front line, you'll need that. Okay. We're going to force it to retreat. You don't want to get hit by an artillery unit with 4 damage. And we move this up towards ambush. And then we pump our tanks. There we go. That was a nice combo. Okay. We need 1, 2. We need 8 for that. So let's start. Then I could drop the 22nd Guards Brigade in between these two to increase them by +1/+1. Why do they only turn up now? And first airborne. Okay. Guess this one is in the bag. Yeah, he has to trade with that. It's too late, man. Guys, I'm just playing with the AI though. Okay, we finished one mission, 5 gold. Okay, so we have 2 more missions to go, which is 4 games against the AI, 30 cards of German nationality. Okay, 1 more AI game and we may be able to complete the entire mission. I mean, all the other remaining missions. Again with the high costing cards. Let's swap them back and turn. Russian guard deck, huh? So I can just take out both of them, right? No! +1 attack against tanks. You know what, let's go with the Jagdpanther. No. Let's go with the Panzer III-J. We have to act aggressively here. Expecting him to do that. Blitz. Huh. Hopefully we can annihilate it. Yes, we can. Or we could do Eagle Claws, so that he'll be forced to trade with that, and then we'll just drop the Jagdpanther. Okay, that's what we can do. Bloody sickle. Take care of the eShop. Don't want to force this to retreat when it's already damaged, so let's just attack. Another tank with Blitz, huh? So we can force this to retreat. Or we can annihilate it. And then just take pot shots on the enemy HQ. Okay, fair. Let's draw additional cards first. End the turn. What is this? 85mm D44 field gun. And adjacent units get pinned. What? So let's force that to retreat. And we give everyone bonus defense. And we take out one of those units. Okay. Okay, so here's our plan. We have an infantry unit We could use Blitz. Take this out. Take the other one out. And then just waltz straight through to their HQ. Okay, good games. Hopefully completed all the missions. Okay. Done. Mission complete. That's it for now.